welcome to Team A Unfiltered. We're back with another entertaining episode for your amusement, and today it's going to be a good one. I'm Lisa. I'll be hosting today, and we have all the besties here ready to give our unpopular opinion, even though nobody asked for it. There's going to be some that are going to be debatable and some that might even separate this group. So let's get ready.
What?
I'll go ahead and start it
Whoa.
Those are fighting words.
Ready? Okay. I'll start it off with, this is an oldie, okay? 2015, Des Bryant did not catch that ball.
You are full of it. Full of it.
You're not a Cowboy fan.
You're not a Cowboy fan.
Not even close.
No, ma'am.
Does she
Yeah,
watch
so I
football?
researched this one and I watched it over and over on TikTok. And he caught the ball.
He caught the freaking ball. You don't have to research to know that he caught the ball.
I mean, I researched it just because what year was it back in? I already done forgot the year. But
I
2015.
don't remember the year, but I remember him catching it. I seen it clearly.
But I'll also,
got
I
it.
will also say that at the time, yes, I thought he caught it. Then they made me think about it.
Who's
and-
they?
Lisa with her unpopular
Lisa.
opinion.
Okay, well, Lisa doesn't count.
I know. What does Lisa know about football?
She knows nothing. She just
Right.
knows that her Carolina coach looks cute, and that's it.
I mean, that is true.
That's very true. So all
Apparently,
y'all
we didn't notice
yeah.
at first.
And she married a Carolina Panther fan, so go
Right.
figure.
Right.
I just, we learned this like episode 1. I jump on the winning team bandwagon.
Yeah, she does.
So y'all all think that he caught it.
Yeah.
No, we know.
You know
We
he
know.
caught
Yeah,
it.
we
don't
know.
think.
We know he caught it.
Yes, for
Well,
real.
I do too. I just wanted to get you guys all riled up for this episode. So that's
She said, "I just wanna get y'all riled up."
opinion.
For the start of the episode.
Yes, but my real one, the Swifties may come after me because I think Taylor Swift's overrated. That is my unpopular opinion.
Oh, okay.
He's
Now you have my
overrated.
attention.
Oh, I was like, nay. I was waiting for Nay's reaction.
Yes, I was.
I mean, y'all
Right.
might get more. They might get more mad than I did with the Cowboy story. So
I think so, because I didn't even hear Nay's voice on the Cowboy story.
Yeah, no, I disagree. And it should be noted that I did not become a Swiftie until after the Midnights album came out. So I've only been a huge fan of her probably the last 3 years. Before that, I really didn't listen to her as much.
I don't
Wait,
listen
you
to her
at
better
all,
hope her
but-
daughter can't hear you, Lisa.
Yeah.
With that comment, just to so you know.
Right? Hey,
I
go
don't
get
know.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Anyone like? I mean, that. So, are you a Taylor Swift fan? I just don't listen to her because I think I don't have a daughter to listen to that kind of music, right? So I just
So I'm
don't get
not
it.
really. I think I started paying more attention to her when she started dating Travis because
Yeah,
Same.
right? Like I didn't really.
the majority.
But what's the
Oh.
midnight? What's the midnight
The new album, right?
album?
new-
What
no,
songs
that one
are
is
on there?
like
Maybe
probably
I
2 or
know.
3 albums
Ophelia,
ago.
the curse of
yep.
something like that.
Oh.
That one's-
Karma is on
no one
it.
liked it.
Oh my god,
Oh, I know that song.
no.
you have to sing it to me. How does it go?
Yeah, you gotta play it for me. Oh yeah, she don't remember.
No.
Do you remember hearing it until you start playing it?
I just know Karma's a bitch.
Yeah, Karma.
That's all I know. Wait, is that part of her song though?
Should be.
I'm
Well,
sure
she
she's-
does say like
Right.
Karma is so she used to be with this guy Joe and he's an actor. So when she wrote this song, she's like, Karma is the guy on the screen coming straight home to me. And then when she started dating Travis Kelce, she was on the Eras tour and she like broke up with that guy before she got with Travis. So her last few shows, she changed the lyrics to say Karma is the guy on the Chiefs coming straight home to me.
Straight home,
And
yeah.
like all her fans went crazy.
Yeah, I remember seeing how she changed the lyrics or hearing about that.
I've
Yeah.
liked
Big
Taylor.
Taylor's.
Yeah.
I've liked her since when she first came out doing country,
But see, I think I liked her in her
like
country.
the Tim
era.
McGraw, Tim McGraw.
I think what gets me the most is, and she's
country?
gotten better.
She started off
started off
country.
country.
She started off country.
Toby Keith's the one that picked her up.
She's gotten better at this, but every award show, like you can't be that surprised every single time you win. Like that surprise face every time. I'm like, most award shows, you're not even there unless you know you won. So it's like, you know you won.
Is that why
I-
you?
Yeah.
That might be my number
Is
one
that your
reason.
thing?
It might be.
Okay.
You
That
watch
might be
award
what
shows that much?
like the music
Right?
awards. Yeah.
I haven't
But,
watched them in a while.
I haven't
but
watched
what
it in a
about
while.
like
Yeah.
that time that that one crazy guy?
Kanye, yeah, she was.
That's what I- yeah, that's what I
Listen to
remember.
her.
Well, I
Yeah,
love
I did feel bad
Kanye.
for her then. Yeah, I did feel bad for
I
her
did
then.
feel bad
And
too.
her music
was so
changed after
young.
that.
I was gonna say Kanye was actually saving her from P Diddy.
I heard that too.
That's what I heard.
Let's save that
Yeah.
on the conspiracy theory
Oh wow.
episode.
Yeah.
Well, that might
She
be an
also has
unpopular
a
opinion. I
song
love Kanye.
on that album with Lana Del Rey. You know, I like Lana Del Rey. So
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Snow on the Beach and then Antihero. There's a lot of songs that are real popular on that album, but that's
I
probably
was
like
I
the
like
most
her
popular.
most recent, like the one that you told me about, Nay, how it references
Oh,
Fourth
The
Link.
Life of a Showgirl.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I
too.
did
That's the-
watch
that's the
her.
latest.
I did watch her new documentary because Travis Kelce was on there.
So you're a Travis Kelce fan,
Oh yeah,
not a
well,
Taylor
because I
Swift.
listen to their podcast, so I think
They
no,
are
not
funny.
Taylor Swift. I mean,
The Kelsey brothers.
So
yeah.
you don't think she's overrated?
I don't know of her as much to say she's overrated.
Mm.
But
Okay, here's what I will say though. She writes her own songs. She's a
Yeah.
poet.
Nice.
She plays the guitar. She sings,
She's talented.
and she plays the
All around.
piano.
oh
And
yeah,
does all her
Lisa,
own
you're
shows.
wrong. I saw that on her documentary. You're wrong. She's not overrated.
And the Eras tour concert was 3.5 hours long, and I don't ever remember
Yeah.
her leaving the stage for like 5 minutes. So
Yeah,
that
Lisa, and
is
she's
talent.
doing that
she
in
gives
high
back.
heels.
And she gives
And
back.
how much were them tickets?
I mean, she
Not as
broke down
expensive.
Ticketmaster, right? She shut
Yeah.
down
Mic's not working.
Ticketmaster.
Oh, mine is it?
Yes, Soph.
You have your hand up, so go
Oh.
ahead.
Yeah, because she also gave a really, really big bonus to her employees.
Oh, she did.
Yeah, she gave back. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I think they each got like 175,000.
Like so, yeah, whatever
Yeah.
they got from the tour.
Yeah.
So
She did
part
that.
of
And I
Dave's
can
money went to
appreciate
her
that.
employees.
I can appreciate that.
I heard something, and I know I'm totally gonna quote it wrong, but basically, like her tours, how much money she brings in also helps our economy.
Oh, I believe
I
that.
believe that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, one of her shows in
Lisa's like, what? I saw your face.
one of her shows, I think it was in Europe.
So
or
tell me now.
maybe- It there was so many people that caused an earthquake because everyone was jumping, singing to her.
Oh wow.
That is a fact. It did.
You see my eye roll.
Yeah, I
Because
Oh, maybe we shouldn't do
How does
video
that-
podcasting.
Okay.
No, we
Let's move on
should.
to the next one.
Okay.
Okay. Jeanette, you want to go ahead and say yours?
Oh, my unpopular opinion, I think it connects back to the first one that you had about football. My unpopular opinion is the Dallas Cowboys will be in the Super Bowl next year. And I say that every
Boom.
year.
Boom. Well, with Nay's reaction, she doesn't believe that.
We can just
I
hope.
do,
That's all we
but
can
I
do.
don't- I don't think my heart can take it again. Every year I get all hyped up and
All
then-
brokenhearted, right? I know.
Yeah, seriously.
We're like, this is the year. This is the year.
But I think it goes back to like thinking about, back to our Super Bowl episode, Nate. One of the things that we didn't get to say, and you mentioned this before, was just that experience of going to the Super Bowl parade and like all the hype and stuff. And so I don't know. I don't like big crowds anymore, but I would like my kids to be able to experience that.
Guys, Team A is going to a parade next year.
You won't
That's
find me
like-
there. Did you see the St. Patrick's parade?
St.
Everywhere you
Patty's.
go,
Oh
there's a
my
fight.
God.
You won't
Yeah.
find me at a parade.
Yeah,
No.
that was crazy.
But
You gotta
like,
look at TikTok, so
No, I didn't see
Make
it.
it, I'm out.
But if it's for the
horrible.
if it's for the Cowboys winning, when it's for the Cowboys winning the Super Bowl, you have to go to the
I
parade.
didn't even go to the Rangers
Yeah.
when they won the what?
I
World
did.
Series?
I didn't either. I had to work.
Yeah, I was surprised
I
there wasn't
did.
anything going
Hey,
on
I was
there.
actually working the parade. I made a lot of money working the parade.
Well, we're going to be working with Jeanette.
Right?
But I remember like as a child after they won the Super Bowl, like that night going and driving around and everyone in like Oak Cliff and Dallas was just everyone was celebrating
Celebrating
everywhere. So that's like a really good memory for me because my parents were actually hosting a Super Bowl party that year. So like I remember us all jumping in multiple cars and like going driving around and everyone was like on the sides of the streets and just everyone celebrating. So I think like just to be able to experience that again, like you said, with my kids would be
Yeah.
awesome.
Well, hopefully with everything that Dak is going through right now, I don't know, maybe
Aw.
this will be like the focus he needs. I don't know.
It's only
It's
gonna
either
make
gonna
more.
make them or break them.
Yeah. And so, yeah, that's why I say we're going to the Super Bowl next year.
Poor guy.
Okay. Well, I like that you're hopeful. And
Right?
I'll be hopeful with you, but I
I should
wouldn't
have worn
bet
my
on it.
cowboy shirt today.
I wouldn't bet on it. All right, Christy, you want to go ahead and give yours?
Ooh, do I really want to?
Right?
Okay. Ketchup belongs on tamales.
That makes me want to gag.
No,
Why?
yeah, no,
Why?
hell no.
Why?
Uh-uh.
Why?
No.
Okay,
I'm
I'll
just
say
kidding.
why.
Okay.
But
Look, I know it's
wait.
gonna fight. I know it's gonna start an argument. But for me, no ketchup on my tamales, please.
Right, yeah.
I think
Ugh.
I used to eat them that way.
Sophia.
I think.
Gross. I still eat them that way.
Well, you're
I did not
You
Hey,
guys,
yeah.
you guys have to know that I don't like spicy, so I like it's too
Okay,
dry
hold-
to
hold-
not eat
hold
with
on.
something. So
Hold
instead
on.
of
You're not
salsa,
eating them
I
from the
use
right place.
ketchup.
I
Right.
was gonna say, nay, I don't either. My white side kicks in on that part, but I will not put ketchup on my tamales.
But have you tried it?
Hell no.
Okay,
No.
so
Why
don't
would I?
don't knock it until you try it.
Nope.
$5
Ketchup does
for
not
different.
belong on tamales.
Too much sugar.
$5.
No. Did you say sugar?
Too much sugar.
Too
Oh,
much
too
sugar.
much
Oh,
sugar.
too much sugar.
Oh,
Oh, I thought you
I
put sugar
do
too. I was like,
buy-
what?
No, it's too
Yeah,
much
I do
sugar.
buy.
I was like, that's a
ketchup.
new one.
My Mason eats ketchup on his tamales too. That's one thing he likes. But I buy ketchup that doesn't have any high fructoose corn syrup in it, so there's no sugar.
At least there's that.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think mine does either.
I'm sure it's organic too, Nay. so-
it is.
Sophie, do you still eat it that way though?
No.
Yes, I do.
Oh.
No, not you. So
Nay
Oh.
does.
No, but I don't see why I wouldn't
girl.
if I ate them.
I could
Yeah.
see that you did because Joe, every time it's tamale season, is posting his tamales with ketchup on it, and I gag every time.
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah.
me and
that is
Laura are
true.
always getting on him.
I
was like,
feel like
no.
I did eat it.
No. You
I'ma
must have
try
been
it.
around. You must have been, girl. No.
You probably did. So
Francis.
you probably
probably
did, but you
did.
don't remember.
Right. But did
She
you
wouldn't
have
remember.
have you tried
No.
it?
Hell no.
See, why
Yeah.
are you knocking it if y'all haven't even tried it?
Seriously.
It
Because
just doesn't sound good.
yeah,
It
at
just-
all.
Oh, there's a
Ugh.
lot of things that don't sound good.
It's just kind of
And-
like
and we're
ketchup on
trying it.
eggs too.
Right.
I just can't do that either.
I used to have to drown my eggs in ketchup in order to eat it.
That's how my parents got me to eat them when I was little. I don't do that now, but that's
Yeah,
how I would eat them when I was little.
Same
You don't like
here.
it now,
Ugh.
Soph?
Like
Huh?
scrambled
I
eggs.
do
you
not
have
like
to-
Yeah.
With that, then sometimes with the papas. you
Yeah.
Just, when you were little, just to eat it. Mm-hmm.
Eggs are overrated.
Is that your unpopular opinion?
Nope, but I just
Nope.
made it up.
She just added on. All
Right.
right. Well, Joe, you want to go into yours?
Well, it kind of like it's just like the ketchup ranch does not belong on everything. I don't believe like it belongs on
Yeah.
Salads.
spaghetti, for example.
Ew.
Who does that?
My daughters eat it like that.
My grandbabies do that apparently. So
Ew, yeah.
I'm like, no, we do
Never
not put ranch on spaghetti.
But do you also put the spaghetti sauce or
I know. I was gonna ask the
ranch
same
instead
thing.
of the sauce?
They put the spaghetti sauce and then they put ranch all in it. 'Cause that's what they
I
want.
mean, I've seen
Ranch
it
is
with
not-
pizza.
I mean,
Maybe
yeah.
Chris,
it's the
Yeah.
white side. Yeah, maybe it's
I
the
was-
white side.
I was gonna say the same thing. I was like, that's probably the white side, and of course, I wasn't raised on my white side. That's probably why I don't do that, which I'm kind of glad.
Well, I was
I'm
gonna
gonna
ask
fix my
Chris, does
face.
your other side do it?
I don't know. They might. I might need to ask them on Facebook.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. That's the first time I heard about ranch being on spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Oh
Yeah.
yes.
What else would you say that ranch doesn't like? Do y'all still eat pizza with ranch, or do you have
No.
y'all ate?
Yes,
never
of
did.
course.
I never
All
did
the time.
either.
Yeah.
So
Did either.
I have, and there is this restaurant in Austin. If you order ranch on there, like there's pizza restaurant, this nice, pizza restaurant in Austin. If you order ranch, they'll ring a bell, and they're like, "Someone ordered ranch," and they'll just make fun of you basically because they don't have ranch. Like you don't put ranch apparently on pizza. So just FYI. I
Dang, they
forget
Well,
what
put you on
the restaurant
blast.
was
Yeah.
called.
I used to just dip it like on the corner,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I still do.
But
Like every
no.
now and then I put ranch, but I mean, I could say ranch would go on a lot of things, but not on spaghetti. I can't do it.
Agreed.
Agree. I don't
No.
think I've ever heard of that before.
That's a new one. That's interesting. You're sweet grandbabies.
Nay, you
That's
want to
right.
go
You
and
got
give
them
one
this week, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Too
So my
cute.
tired eyes right now. They had me up since 6 a.m.
Ugh.
And I know
I
that's
don't miss
you're
those
used to
days.
that, Jeanette. You're probably used to getting up. I'm not. No, Lala needs to sleep. So, go back
All
to
right,
sleep.
Nay.
Oh, sorry, Nate. Go ahead.
That's okay. So, my unpopular opinion is work-life balance is a myth for women.
I
Mm.
totally agree.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Totally
I
agree.
do. And I've been learning the hard way. This has not been an easy adjustment.
Can you
So,
elaborate a little bit more on why
um,
you feel like it's an unpopular opinion?
well, I can say for the past 10 years, I've been working from home, and the last few years, not full time. So, going back full time and being gone 11 hours a day and then coming home and it's like 7 o'clock and I still have to worry about dinner, practices. Do we have laundry or uniforms clean? Like what else? And then by the time I'm done with all of that, it's like go to sleep and repeat. So I feel like even going back full time and commuting and being in an office is I am still having to do the same stuff at home. Like I'm still having to make sure the laundry's done, the house is clean, the groceries, like coordinate everything. Like I obviously dropped the ball on spring break, didn't have a chance to plan a vacation because I'm the vacation planner. So
So you are
yeah,
in some deep crap right now with the fam, I guess.
definitely
It's like,
with
Mom,
my
come on.
daughter.
What else are you doing? How did you
Yeah.
drop the ball in spring break, Mom?
I'm like, I don't have any vacation planned at all this year yet. So I definitely think that it's difficult and a myth that you can actually
It
balance.
is hard to balance like work. 'Cause I remember I'm working from home now, but I remember that commute. And by the time like you are gone, I was gone like 12 hours a day. And
Mhm.
it just, by the time you get home, you don't want to do anything else, but you still have to take care of the family. And so, and back then they didn't have sports. Like they had maybe one practice because one kid played. Now I have like 3 a week. And so it is hard in going back to work. And I'll have to do that in a few years or probably like what, next year I'll be back in the office. And luckily though, I do have an older son that can pick up the kids from school and help out now. So I can't really, I mean, I have a husband, but it's like my fifth child. So
Yep. Agree on that one.
Oh my God.
all right, France, you want to go ahead and give yours?
Mine is, of course, about the iPhone and the Android. Everybody's like,
iPhone's
get an
better.
iPhone. Yeah. And I'm like, no, I'm team Android to the day I die. Matter of fact, I was talking to Chrissy right before and I was like, who's sending the link? She was telling me Lisa or Sophie or something. Then she goes, did you hear about the new Android coming out? And I'm like, no. She's all describing it
It
pink,
just came out.
purple, light blue. Yeah. And I'm like, really? She's like, I'm thinking about getting it. I'm like, go for it. But I'm always about Android. I did try iPhone 1 year. I did not do the iCloud or something like that where you upload all that, and I lost everything. And I
And
was
let me
like,
guess,
man,
you blamed it
yes,
on iPhone.
yes. So after that, I was like, fuck iPhone. I'm going right back to Android, and that's exactly what I did. So
Does
yeah,
Android
team
have like a
Android.
cloud like storage thing?
Yeah, I
Well, it's
Yeah,
just
actually
Google.
did
It's
it.
Google Drive.
it's
And
Of
if you
Google.
course,
want to, yeah,
yeah,
it's
the
Google.
phone fell into the pool. I heard it was waterproof. It wasn't. I went to,
Girl,
of course,
not the to
yes.
where it could be drowned.
Well, I put it in rice. Doesn't that work?
It's a
Not
No.
always. No.
Y
Yeah.
right,
Not
so then
always.
Then they were like, "Well, you got to go to the nearest iPhone place. That's off of 75 at some mall." And I'm like, "Golly!" So I get there, and he's like, "Well, did you have a iCloud?" And I'm like, "No." He's like, "Well, you lost everything." I'm like, "What? Every video, picture, what? I don't even remember what year it was. I lost all of it." So yes,
Wait,
I
but
was
when
not
you set up
happy.
your phone, don't you have to create
No,
like an ID, right? So you should have had an iCloud, right? Theoretically.
It only backs up
you're
if you have
right.
it selected on the
Well,
phone
no,
to
that
back
I
Yeah,
up.
know,
true.
but she had I well, I'm assuming she had iCloud. She just didn't have the automatic backup.
Most
Sorry,
likely.
the
Right.
technical
Yeah.
part of
Great
me is in.
assumption then, Anale. But
Sorry.
yeah, but yeah, he said you
I'm
didn't
team
put
Android
things
too,
up
so
right. He was like, you didn't put it on the cloud, and I was like, no. He's like, you lost everything. I was like, what the hell?
But
Of
also
course,
because you're Android, you should be using a lot of Google to where because I'm iPhone and I have Google Drive on my phone and Google Photos. So all my stuff is backed up to my Google Drive and
yeah,
my Google Photos so that I don't lose it in situations like that. Even though I pay for iCloud, I feel like I
Mhm.
have backups to my backups. But to
Yeah.
go with what you're saying about Android being better than iPhone, I will say I'm actually considering going back to Android because when I had Android, the cameras are better.
Yes. I was about to
Um,
say.
I agree
the
with
only
that.
thing with Apple is that it's more user friendly. That's to me, that's what I've noticed. The only reason I switched back to iPhone is because when I was working for tech, they gave me a Mac and they gave me an iPad, and it was just easier for me to airdrop my stuff instead of when I had my Android, I was having to email it to myself and then go into my laptop so that I could grab
yeah.
whatever file I needed. So it was just more easier for me. That's why I switched back. But I mean, I liked Android when I had it. And so it is one of the things that I'm considering going back to. The one thing I can't stand is the green on text messages.
And we can't edit.
Oh,
I
You
make
can't.
mistakes
please
all
do
the
go
time.
back.
Yeah,
I
you
can't
can
You have
edit.
edit.
a
You can
I
edit,
cannot
and
edit
I've
y'all's
I
messages.
see it
Yeah.
I see it in my group chat with my family. They edit all the time.
Do they have Androids?
I've edited
No,
in
their
group
iPhone,
chats
they
with
keep trying to tell me.
Androids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they keep trying
I've
to tell me to change but they majority of them all have iPhones, but I can see it when they say, "Hey, it edited," whatever, because they forgot a word or something like that.
But I feel like there has to be something that I don't know if it's something that needs to be checked or what, because in our group chats, if I try and edit, it doesn't let me. But there's another group chat that I have that there's only one person that's Android on there and I can edit on that chat.
Maybe it's
Well,
the number of
Okay.
people, or it's also the RCS that's enabled too on
Yeah.
certain people's phones. I think that plays a lot into
Yeah.
it, which is
and
the
you can't
encryption.
reply to the message you're trying to reply to. Don't
Some of
go
them you
back.
can. Some of them you can. Because like when I was chatting with you and Jeanette, so I was able to reply to one of your messages.
But I
So
couldn't reply to yours because it's horrible with the green.
Again, like I said, Android or iPhone is more user friendly. Android, it does take some getting used to because when I first got it, I was like, I fucking hate this. I'm gonna get rid
but
of
do you
it.
think it's
I'm gonna
because
go
you were
back.
iPhone first though,
I was
Jeanette? Like
iPhone first.
well,
Yeah.
as I'm saying, I think maybe if you started with Samsung, because I know like when I try to help people with iPhones, like it takes me a minute because I'm not an iPhone person, and to me, it's not as user friendly as my Android is. Like I can just go in there
Yeah.
and then one I can go to the Play Store and download something where I don't have to do all this extra steps within the Apple Store, if that makes sense, right? I just feel like Apple, they make you pay for a lot of stuff when there's other things that I use that's free because of I'm
Yeah.
a user.
Android
You
has
know
a
what I
lot
Yeah.
mean?
more free
Yeah.
apps.
But you
Yeah.
never had an iPhone, like owned an
No.
iPhone.
All
And
Did you
everybody
ever
in my
try it?
household has an iPhone. All my kids, they all have iPhones. Yeah.
I feel
And you
like
don't want
that's
to
just
They
try
you
it?
don't.
being proudful though. Like you just want to be like,
yeah,
I'm
that's
not
what I'm saying.
switching back to
Jeanette's owned an Android and an iPhone. And I
Yeah.
I
mean,
think
I
No,
Francis
no, no,
has too.
and I get it, and I get it. No, that's what I'm saying. I mean, people that I've helped with their iPhones or even my kids trying to help them like, "Hey, I don't know enough, but give me a minute," right? And then it takes me a minute where to me, it's easier to find it through my settings or whatever on my phone than it is
yeah.
going through like an iPhone.
But I do agree, like Jeanette, like I think it was the time when you had the Android and you were taking photos. Those were like the
You
best
told me.
photos.
Yes, that's exactly what I
Yeah,
was
we
gonna
have
say.
Those were the
Every
best photos.
time.
So
Yeah.
I agree, like the photo quality
I do
is
agree with that too.
better. But I do feel like the tech companies, because my tech company, right, and I know Veronica's tech company, like they gravitate more to Mac. So I feel like there's like a security, like they have better security than Androids. And so a lot of
Yes.
people go to Apple, like to iPhones for that reason. And also what I like about Apple is the family sharing. Like I can share notes. Whenever my mom, is in a hospital, we're just sharing notes and it's live, like on her activity. So we're not texting a lot. It's all instant. And I guess you can do the same thing like on
You can do
other
that in Google.
applications as well.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Um, but
Just
yeah,
say
those are the apps like and Apple Pay. Hey, Apple Pay.
we have Samsung Pay too, and Google Pay.
Girl, that's the most
Right.
difficult thing to
Yeah.
do ever.
We have
There's Google
GPay.
Pay.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
That's not
Google Pay, there's Samsung
Lord.
Pay, there like Samsung Wallet too, Google Pay.
But
Yeah, we
yes,
have all
I
that
think
stuff.
where it gets tricky is the fact like if you have an iPhone and she has an Android or whatever, But the only reason I switched to Samsung the last time was because of the camera. And if I switch again, it's going to be because of the camera.
Yeah, the camera.
That
Yeah.
S26, Jeanette, looks nice. I got the
I think
22.
I saw that commercial and like they have like the privacy screen.
Yes.
Yeah,
Built in
that,
the front.
I
It has
like
the
that
built-in.
because
See?
right now
See,
I
Francis? I
bought my
told
own
you.
screen protector with the privacy screen.
See? I
And
told
it's cool
you.
that it comes with that. So
So
that's a plus.
why
So
do y'all
Android has a
want
lot of advanced technology. Sorry.
Yeah.
why do y'all want a privacy screen?
Because you don't want always someone
Right.
watching over
People
your
For
don't know
shoulder.
watching what I'm
privacy.
doing.
I don't know.
When Francis sends me dirty videos,
Okay,
I don't
so
want
like
people to
the-
see me
The
watching
smart
them.
books that I read.
when I open Francis snaps.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And
don't
her
want people
text
seeing
though.
them.
But like for me too, I've noticed like I've never had privacy, but now I want one because when I'm in the bleachers at the games, like I'm wondering if the parents behind me are looking at what I'm texting and then when Ryan and I are texting talking about them,
Or on the
I
plane.
can't.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
people around you can see, or if my boss is like, or someone's next to me and I'm like texting, I think it's in human habit if you're talking to someone and they have your phone up, like even if you're not trying to be nosy, you just tend to look down.
Yeah.
I
So
Yeah,
agree.
you're right.
So
Yeah,
let me
that's
give you an
why I have
example.
it.
My eye doctor, I didn't have a privacy screen and I typically do. Like it had shattered, so I took it off or whatever. And I go to the eye doctor. He's a new guy, he's young looking. And he's like, hey, put your phone in front of your face. Just open anything like with small text or whatever. And I was like, okay. So I opened the book that I was reading. And the first thing he saw was, what the fuck? He's like, what the fuck? And I was like, oh, let me change that.
Can you imagine if it was Francis and the eye doctor asked her to open it? Oh my gosh.
He would have said, "What is chiquito?" The little emoji. That ain't right.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Francis, one
But I
time
will say,
oh, go ahead, Jeanette. I'm sorry.
no, I was going to say the thing about the privacy screen too, though, is that you have to have your screen like on as bright as you can when you're out in the sun, like at soccer games.
Francis, one time you sent me something and I was at a game like in bleachers and it came through though on my watch and I saw the picture pop up and I pulled my sleeve down so fast because I was like, oh my gosh, because it was something that I would not want the other parents to be seeing. So I just, I'm
So
seeing-
why are we talking about it right here? You're not supposed to say anything.
Oh, my
Renee.
bad. Hey, I didn't say what it was. That's
Okay,
between me and you.
Well, now I want to know. You have to hit me on the message and tell me.
Girl, then you're going to be hiding your screen.
Right. Exactly.
So, ready?
Yeah. So mine is, man, Lisa's ready for me.
Right.
Work should be done in the office, not remotely.
I love
Disagree.
working from home. So
Disagree.
I disagree. I get more done at my house than I do when I'm in
I
my
do
office.
too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I work actually I feel like I work more hours working from home because
Yeah.
it saves on commuting,
You
because
might
if you
just be
take an
a
hour to
hater.
commute.
Oh, I'm a hater.
Yeah.
you might be a hater.
Of course, I'm a hater.
Hater for sure.
I'm definitely more productive at home.
So
I don't-
I feel that yes, you can be more productive at home. You can get a lot more done because you don't have 50 million things shooting at you. For in my case, you don't have the assistants, the doctors, the front staff, the billing, like everybody just shooting questions while you're trying to just literally just send a sentence on Teams per se. Like you can never get something done as quick as you could do it at home. However, I also feel that for me, I tend to work more when I'm at home. I don't have an end time. I don't know how to shut my end time off.
That's true. I
So
can see
I
that.
feel that going into the office, even though it's chaotic, I'm lying. There's no end time for me ever. But
Oh, yeah, I was
I
gonna
Exactly.
say, I was
I
like, Sophie, even
I
when you're in the office,
feel
you're still working when you get
I
home.
feel like there is an end time for most people to be like, okay, it's quote unquote 5 o'clock. I'm done.
Let me shut
Shut
it
it
off.
off and not come back to it. Right. Um, so, Jolyn, what was your what was your intake on that? Because I saw your face.
I mean, I think it depends on your job activity, number 1,
Yeah.
Mhm.
right? Like, obviously, if I'm a doctor, I can't work from home. Well, I know there's some remote, doctors out there, but usually, like, you're on site. I feel like, depending on your job, like, mine is full-time remote, but I do feel like you lose that sense of team building if you're not in the office sometimes. So I do like this. I like the hybrid situation where I can go in maybe a couple of days a week to connect and get to know my team, and then work on projects. But I do like my alone time because I do get a lot of work done, like when I'm just on my screen and by myself. But full time in the office, I think, again, depends on your work and what you do. I don't think it I think COVID has proven like it's not really necessary for us to always be in the office.
Can
Um,
I pause you there really quick?
yeah,
So,
yeah.
what about like your employees? How do you know? How do you keep track of what they're actually getting done in a work day
Well,
working from home?
we have a system that monitors what they do, what they track. We even have
Yeah.
like, I mean, like, those things like you move the mouse and stuff, we can tell. Like like, no. We'll call them out. Like I know you bought one of those things like to
Yeah,
move, like make
I
your,
see
yeah.
that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We can tell that,
Yeah. Okay,
So
that's awesome.
we know. We know what you're doing. We know, like, if you truly are actively working on your
Yeah, we
laptop,
had
so just
ours
do the
locked
right
down.
thing. Just do
Yeah,
the
we
right
had
thing
ours
and do your
locked
job.
down where we couldn't install certain things, so we definitely couldn't install one of those at all, or they had it locked down on us.
I also think it depends on what type of manager you are because I was working from home before working was from home was even a thing. When I used to manage several people, I it I didn't we didn't have this stuff back then like let me see your mouse moving, are you on Slack or
That is
whatever it is.
wild. Yeah.
But I would assign my people their projects, and as long as I knew that they were meeting their deadlines, I wasn't micromanaging them. So as long as
Mhm.
they had everything deliverable when it was due,
Do.
and
Yeah.
and they knew like everything, this is everything you have to get done this week. Get it done. You meet your project timelines, and you have all your stuff done. Then I don't need to micromanage you. Then I know that you're working. Aside from that, like,
So
and
like
I
if they got done, let's say it's supposed to you gave them enough work for like the week and they got done in 3 days. Does that kind of like tell you, okay, we don't need to have this many employees because one person can get this amount of stuff done sooner than what time allowed? Does that make sense?
if you gave me 3 days, 5 days of work and I got it done in three, that's because I was being extremely productive. If you gave me 5 days of work and told me I had to be in the office, I'm going to take 5 days to do it because I'm having to be in the office every day. So I
Yeah.
don't necessarily think that that can determine it. And some people are naturally like, when I was in the military, I would get my stuff done way quicker than everyone else, and they would give me more work. And that's not really fair because someone's working slower, that you're giving me
Yeah.
more like records that I have to do because I am more productive and I'm faster.
You're more efficient.
So,
Yeah.
Worth it,
Yeah.
yeah.
so yeah,
But I
it's
do think like what Joe said, it depends on like the field that you're in. Because Soph, if I think about you and all the people that you're overseeing versus me, I'm not necessarily overseeing, but I'm supporting instructors. But that doesn't mean that I am their supervisor. I am supporting them, but I'm not managing everything that they're doing. So me, it's just my responsibility to get everything done that's on my plate. And there's more than enough that's on my plate. In addition to supporting them, that I just get so much more done at home. And like all of you guys have said, when I'm at home, I do work more. I don't necessarily shut it off, but that's messed with like my mental health too, because my brain never shuts off. And
Hmm.
so I'm still trying to work through that, but I
It's
don't know.
still better than having to drive into the office
Yeah.
every day.
You have that
Mhm. I
flexibility at
agree.
least to
Yeah, that's
know.
what I was
Yeah.
gonna say, the flexibility. Because sometimes if you know, in your instance, you know, Jeanette, there could be a time like, "Hey, I don't have any meetings right now, but I gotta go pick up the kids real quick." So at least it gives you the opportunity to do those things versus if you're in the office, you're not gonna be able to leave to go
Yeah,
pick
but
up your kids and then go back.
they're not paying you to go pick up your kids. They're paying you to work,
No, 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 right. I
right?
mean, I'm
So
still doing the hours, but you have a little bit more flexibility. Like she was saying, she still works later, you know, longer, but she still had a 10-15 minute gap to go pick up the kids and come back home. Like just taking a break. Like
yeah, I'm just
those
saying
extra
that
smoke
because
breaks.
I'm only saying that because when 2020 started, everybody got used to working from home and they was like, great. And then people were complaining when they were told to go back to work into the office. And people's complaints were literally, who's going to take my kids to school? Who's going to pick them up? Like, who was doing it before you were
Before
working?
you
Before,
Like,
yeah.
that
Yeah.
shouldn't have been yeah, that
that's where I
shouldn't.
thought you were going. I was like, oh, hold
No,
on.
no, 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 no. What
Um,
I'm saying is you just like if you have to make an exception. So like if the kids have a doctor's appointment, right?
right.
I need to take a
Yeah.
lunch. I'm closer to home. I'm already home and it's easier for
Time.
me to take them to the
Yeah,
doctor, come back, and then
$100%.
I'm 100%. You know, that way you're not traveling back and forth and you got to go. It's just and then,
Yeah.
you know, an hour to work, you know, you had to drive in an hour to get to work and an hour stuck in traffic on the way home when you could have just been at home, you know, already doing the work.
I
But
Lisa,
was
it
what
gonna
does
was your,
mentally take a toll on you. Sorry.
I
sorry,
was
go
gonna
ahead.
go back to your 3 days versus completing 3 days in a 5 day
Mhm.
week. Um, I would hope that as a team member that completes 3 days, like they reach out and say, like, hey, what else can I do? Like at least offer, right? At least offer,
Yeah.
like, is there something else that I can do? Because your manager will notice that and see that. And
Yep.
well, at least most managers, I would say good managers would notice that and see that. And it just shows like your growth, like your want to be, doing more, for the team. So
And did you double check your work too?
yeah,
Because
yeah,
sometimes they
yeah.
may have rushed.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, I don't expect, them to I, again, like we can work 10 hours a day, which I can see, I can track. We have a certain tracker. I can see people work 10 hours, 14 hours. I don't expect them to, you know, work another 8 hours the next day. I mean, I'm pretty flexible too as a manager. Like if you just show
Yeah.
me you can work, I'll trust you. But the minute you show up late to a client meeting or something, then I'm on you. Like, what's going on? Like,
Yeah.
I need to trust you to be on time, to be accountable. But also, like, if you complete your work, if you have like a 2 hour day on Friday, I'm not going to be extremely mad. You've completed all the milestones and projects. I don't have to, worry about that. But I would hope that, maybe if you want to learn or grow some, in another area, you're asking the question at least. And I can,
Mhm.
I can help with that and support that. So that moves people like,
Yeah.
move up.
I
So
agree.
Lisa, what was your response to that?
I mean, I think working at home is a big convenience. And I with the job I have now, it was a remote job and for a reason. Like I don't have to interact with many people. I just have a boss. I don't supervise anyone. I'm not tracking what people are doing. They're probably tracking me, but she sees I'm responsive. She sees my productivity. Did I say that word right?
Yeah.
You did it,
Yeah.
girl.
She's, she sees what I'm doing. She sees I'm working. My last job, it would have been harder. Like my last job, I had to interact with tons of people. I had to go and interact with other offices where I can just walk to them. If they don't answer my phone call or my Teams message, I just go to them and
Yeah.
find them in person and ask my question. But I also know how to turn it off. Like I'm not a workaholic. So when my time is done and I'm done with all my work, I can shut it off. And I mean, it'll be there tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
So I can shut it off. For you, and probably Jolene, y'all are probably workaholics, and y'all don't know how, but I
Yeah.
can.
Yeah,
So
I am.
Yeah. No,
I
it's
am.
true. For me, it's like I already know that if I can get some of it, if I can get what I can done now today, then it's not going to keep loading on to the next day and like the next. I don't know. It's just in my head. But I do feel that I agree with Joe. Like, working in and out of office is probably like the best thing. So I don't disagree with working from home. I'm just a hater, and I hate on y'all every day, and I'll admit that. But I do feel that the travel, like it takes 45 minutes to get to work and probably an hour to get home sometimes, right? Because of traffic. And the
Mhm.
amount of work that you can get done with just in that little time is
Oh, yeah.
amazing, right? Like, and with Marcos, like he works in Plano. We live in North Richmond Hills and he works in Plano. When he Ubers to work, it's like amazing to him because he's just back there just getting so
Yeah.
much done. So I agree with Joe. Like some days in, some days out. I think that if I worked from home all the time, I would lose my people skills. I would lose like I really would just not have that like interaction with people, and wouldn't know how to go back to it. I think it'd be a struggle.
Yeah, building
I love not
relationships, like,
interacting with
I
people.
love what? What
Mhm.
did you say,
I
Lisa?
love not interacting with people.
Same.
But it just
Different direction, okay.
We actually knew that, Lisa.
well,
So
you interact
yeah.
with Francis.
Mhm.
You go to lunch with
Right.
Jill. I mean Jeanette.
With that, yeah.
I will say I think I was hitting that point where I was a workaholic because in education, like my plans were always changing, my lesson plans if I had to modify and adjust. So I would
I
wake
could
up in
see
the
that.
middle of the night, have my laptop right there, change my
Mhm.
lesson plan, change the activity I was going to do, thinking about what I did before. And the same thing when I was working for tech, I got used to working from home because I had the flexibility. I did have a classroom, but I had the flexibility of working from home and then going to campuses. But what has changed that a bit, I still work a lot. I think I'm getting back to that point where I'm working a lot more because now Josiah's older. But when he was a baby, I had to learn to shut it off because he needed
Mhm.
my attention when I got home.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
now that he's
Yeah.
older and I can, give him his tablet or he can go play outside and I'm out there with him, I'll have my laptop right there. So I
Mm,
don't know.
Yeah.
I think I need to start being mindful of that again.
yeah. It's easy. It's easy to get
Yeah.
lost in work. It really
Mhm.
is.
I remember giving Dom a bag of Cheetos when I was on a client call. I'm like, "Shh, here, just here's." He was like, "Yes, I can have Cheetos." And I'm like, "Yeah, just don't say a word while mom's on the call." He loved those moments.
Yeah, I think that's what I'd be afraid of is just losing my people skills. I've seen it. Um, I've been around a few people who were in the work life for a while and then stayed at home to be with their children, and um, yeah, I think that also affects your mental state as well, or could affect it.
Yeah.
I feel that it could. So, anyway, just wanted to say I hated on y'all, and even on those,
So are you full time? Are
days.
you not hybrid at all? You don't have like
Mm-mm,
you don't give the hybrid flexibility to your team?
mm-mm,
Okay.
mm-mm. No, because they all have to be in the office in
Mhm.
order for things to go well. And then
Yeah.
I'm really big on funny, shut it off when you leave here. I don't want your Teams on your phone. I don't want if I'm
Practice
texting
what you
you,
preach.
I don't know how to do that. I'm a hypocrite. But yeah, I don't allow them to do anything.
Yeah.
And they try. They try, but no,
Are
if
they
I see it,
connected on their phone like you?
um, I don't let them. No. No.
Okay.
when you
I told them to take it off.
when you don't shut it off, is it because you're working on something that like is like really hot and due right away, or is it something that it's not due for a few days? You have a few more days to work on it.
There's
It's
never
like she
a few
said,
days.
she
Like,
Yeah.
there's never a few days.
yeah.
You just have to if for me, if I just get it done, I can move on to the next thing. I don't have it just pending waiting.
You know what's helped me? My company actually gave me a separate company cell phone. It used to be connected to my actual personal cell phone.
Mhm.
Now they gave me a separate one. So I was off today, right? I have not checked my email or my Slack messages at all. since Sunday. But, I
Mhm.
haven't because
Yeah,
I don't have my phone with
that
me.
actually that is helpful,
So it
yes.
You
helps
have
me
1,000 when you log in.
separate, my
Mhm.
personal and my work. I didn't like it at first because I was like, "Oh my god, now I gotta remember to
They carry 2 phones.
carry 2 phones in case of anything," but it for this, for the sake of separating and PTO time, that helped.
Yeah, I agree. That's why when they offered when I became manager, I was like, I don't wanna put nothing on my phone because especially if I leave, I don't want them calling my personal phone still if it's connected. I mean, that's just because of that when I was help desk, they had to call me, but
Well, and
I
if
made
something
sure that it
happens,
was
like
separate.
they get hacked and they have access to all of
Yeah.
your phone, everything in
Oh,
your
yeah.
phone.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
All those
and
videos, all those photos,
all those things from
everything.
Oh,
Francis.
they'll be bored on mine.
They'll be
They'll be so
Girl,
bored.
Bullying.
they might see our WhatsApp, so they
Yeah, they'll be like, "Let me search this Francis girl."
Hey, that's why I never uploaded to the cloud. Duh.
Girl, you're in the
I,
cloud. What are you talking about? You don't know it.
right.
You're
I was
you're
like,
in it.
no. He was
all
like,
those
why didn't
apps you
you? Right.
use.
He was like, why didn't you update it or like put on there? I was like, no, I'm good. I didn't. I didn't even want to say anything. I'm like, no, I'm good.
How funny. Ooh, France. I wouldn't want my
Those are
stuff
some
in the
good
cloud
ones,
either.
guys. I
Right.
think we
Yeah,
have
yeah.
some good unpopular opinions, but I want to throw a few more out there really quick just to kind of get what y'all think.
Okay.
Whataburger is better than In-N-Out or no?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Yes.
it
Yes.
is.
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
yes,
Yes, it
yes.
is.
Definitely.
Whataburger is better. In-N-Out is not. Yeah, I said it wrong. Yes. Okay, I agree.
Oh.
Whataburger's better, right?
Oh, I thought you were gonna tell
I've
yes.
Yes.
never had
Yes.
In-N-Out, so but I'm still a
You're not
diehard
missing anything.
Whataburger. Okay.
I had In-N-Out in California,
It's too
and my
little.
family out there was like, "You just have to have it. It's better than Whataburger." I was like, "I'll be the judge of that," and it was not. I didn't like it.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
It is not. I don't know what the hype is.
I
When I
definitely
haven't
wanted the
heard anything.
secret sauce.
Something animal. I remember something animal. I even got like the animal hamburger. What was it called?
Yeah. I think they have animal
Yeah.
fries and animal something. Blech.
Well,
What?
no.
What?
Yes.
They
It was
do.
horrible.
No, what?
It is. It's animal like they call it animal. It's not a real animal, but it's like animal fries where they put like all this
Animal
stuff on it.
style. It's
There you
animal
go.
style.
There
It's
you go.
the featuring mustard grilled beef patties, extra
Yeah.
crispy, signature spread, pickles, and grilled. I got the animal style. It's most popular. It was
So they have animal style fries too.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So no,
Yeah.
No.
No.
Well, then I'm
Whataburger's
glad I'm
better.
not missing anything.
You're
Yeah.
not. All
Don't
right, here's
waste your
another
money.
one. Marijuana should be legal medicine.
Yes.
All day.
Absolutely.
All day. Definitely.
Yes.
Agree.
I
I mean,
agree.
if it's for
so much
medicinal
pain without that.
purposes.
Yes, it's yeah.
I agree.
Okay. One more. Do you guys think that money can buy happiness?
No.
Of
No.
course.
No.
No.
I'd rather cry on a yacht than I'm in my Altima. Just saying. Right?
No, she didn't.
I mean,
I
crying
think
with
it
$100
can.
bills.
Yep. I'm with France. I think if
Right?
I had enough money to not be happy, my money could make me happy. It could buy me things to make me happy. It could pay for what I need to do to make myself happy. Like I just feel like and it would just be a relief, I feel. Like I feel like money could buy my happiness.
But
That's
don't
probably
you
why
think
you go to
like
the casinos all the time.
I'm
word?
happy there. It's my happy
Yeah,
place.
that's your happy place.
Word. That makes
Yeah.
sense. I just feel like but then like what happens when like everybody starts coming to you just for your money?
I don't have to give it to him.
Right.
I could
I don't
yeah,
have to
but
be your friend.
wasn't it like Bill Gates, I think, or someone that like became super rich and then he ended up dying alone and he's like, I couldn't trust anyone and
Because he didn't
couldn't
spend it
I
the
thought
right
that
way.
money would make me happy, but I ended up being alone. So you can't buy friendship, you can't buy companionship, you can't buy all of those things if they're real. You can buy people
That's
in your life that pretend that they are, but
I'm
then at
not
the end of
going
the day, you
on
might be rich
his
and lonely.
opinion. Right.
That's Steve Jobs, right? Because Bill Gates is still alive.
I was
Oh,
gonna
okay,
say,
you're
it's
right.
not
It was
Bill
Steve
Gates.
Jobs. My bad. My bad.
Yeah, same thing. Same thing. They're supposed to
Right.
Another computer guy.
Well,
Potato, potato.
he's making his wife happy because they were going through a divorce. So
Well, tell me this. What is enough money to you? You know what I mean? Like $1 million,
I think if I'm
$10 million.
happy, if I'm healthy,
You know what I mean? Like, where
Yeah.
I'm going is like, there's never enough. Like, you're always going to be reaching for more. So
More.
is it
Yeah.
really
ever
making
enough.
you happy? Yeah, is it ever enough?
Right.
Well, that's why I don't think money can make people. I mean, it can briefly, but not long term. I mean,
More
because
money,
Yeah.
more problems is what I say.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More money, more
Yeah.
I'll
problems.
take them.
No money,
I'll take the
more
problem.
problems.
My
We're
money will
also,
help
Hey,
me get
You
through
don't know
them.
Lisa's
what you're
like,
asking for.
Lisa's like, I got 99 problems, but money ain't one.
They wanna-
My money
yeah.
will help me get rid of my problems.
Right.
I don't know. I just like with Adam, I feel like when we of course in like our early stages of marriage, he was always wanting to work and work and work and was always wanting more money and more money and more money and like more money for us, but he was never home. And I didn't like that because it was me taking the kids to the games. It was me taking the kids to practices. And while
Yes.
that is okay and I love doing it, I was going to do it anyway. I was like, you're missing it. And, I want you to be around. Why is it that we have to have more money? Like, we have what we need. We have a house. We're able to make our payments. We have our cars. We have food on our table. Like, why?
we're
Yeah,
also talking about the person who is okay with not being around people, right? So
Yeah.
she's good. Just give her
Yeah.
money. Yeah.
Yeah.
She clearly said she's good around about not being around people. She loves the casinos. That's
Yeah.
her style. But it's true. Like how much money is, and until it's not enough. Like, yeah. I
I
could see
agree.
that. I'm good. I like trust me. I would be happy with money, but I don't think that that would ever be a
Well, you
thing.
look good in London. Just saying.
I want to go back to London.
Right?
It's fun over there.
Lisa, when you get that money,
Let's
I
go to
mean,
London.
I don't have it. That's why that's why I say it would buy me happiness because I will be happy if I had money. I don't have it, but I'm still happy.
Okay.
okay.
We're gonna
Okay.
Yeah,
circle
true.
back to this when you hit the casino, okay?
Yes.
That big
Yeah.
jackpot.
I feel it coming. I feel it.
No, but if
Me
I
too.
win, y'all win. So y'all need
Oh,
to like
she's so
hope I win.
sweet. She can be sweet, guys.
I
You're just
really
mean to
am.
her.
She's not always DB.
She keep
I can,
Never.
yeah, she's not.
Never. All right,
Fine.
y'all. That wraps up our unpopular opinion episode.
Thanks for hanging with us.
And don't forget to follow us on all of our social media platforms and subscribe when you can.
At Team A Unfiltered.
And leave a review if you loved us.
And if you didn't, kindly keep that shit to yourself.
We'll be back next Thursday.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.